Hey, YouTube, long time seller here for you. And I want to go over a couple things today of how to determine what to sell and what the sell through rate is on eBay so you'll know to purchase the right product ahead of time. And so, what I want to show you here is I'm going to go over like four brands and I'm just going to do polos today. You can use this same search pattern for anything that you sell and to find out if it's profitable enough for you to sell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here into this search where it says search for anything, and I am going to put in Tommy Hilfiger men's polo. Okay. Now, if you'll see right up here at the top, it says there's 21,000 plus results. Now, on this sidebar on your left side here, and I'm going to scroll down here, and I'm not going to, you can dial down for sizes, sleeve lengths, colors. You can really refine your search patterns if you're going to sell a specific type of item and see if what the sell through rate is. You can dial down to the macro on this stuff. But I'm going to do a general uh, search for you and show you give you the tools to use to know to find the right items to sell. So I'm going to do some broad searches right now, and if you're doing specific brands and styles and stuff, you can dial down on this pattern on this sidebar here on the left to dial and see what you need. So anyway, so what I've done is I pulled up Tommy Hilfiger men's polo up here. Now this is every single polo that is for sale on eBay right now, because that's all I searched for was the men's polo from Tommy Hilfiger. That's all sizes, colors, styles, everything. So there's 21,000 for sale right now. Now you see I'll scroll down here on this left-hand side here, and what I want to do is I'm going to come down here to where it says pre-owned. See, you got new with tags, new without tags, new with imperfections, pre-owned. I'm going to click on pre-owned. So now you're seeing I have, if you look back up here at the top, I have 18,000 Tommy Hilfiger polos for sale. And if you look at these prices here, they're not selling for much, but I'm just giving you a demonstration here to show you how to search. So, okay, so now that I've got it down to pre-owned, and actually, if I look at this pre-owned number down here on the left-hand bar, it's 15,394. Okay, so uh, the difference in the number between the 15,000 and the 18,000 is there are going to be some. Sometimes there's items in here that fall in because one or two of the keywords match. So, but the more exact number here is this right when you click this box here, the 15,000. Okay, so there's 15,394 for sale, and these are used men's Tommy Hilfiger polos, all sizes, all colors, all styles. And then I want to come scroll down here and I want to click on sold items. Now I know there's 15,000 for sale, and I'm going to see how many sold. And this is how many have sold in the last 90 days. Okay, this is not an all time deal. This is just the last 90 days. So you see 1,600 have sold. So what that is with 1,600 sold and 15,000 for sale, that is a high 9, low 10% sell through rate. So and you can see they're not selling for much, except for you will have anomalies like this one right here, this color block one. This is probably a vintage one or it's a rugby one. It sold for really good money. So, and certain styles and sizes and types will sell different. So you need to find out exactly what you're looking to sell. Like if you're going to sell Tommy Hilfiger polos, right now, you're seeing a 10% sell through rate over a broad spectrum. Now, if I come in here and I put in Tommy Hilfiger men's performance golf polo, let's do that right here. Now this is only showing 19 sold, but let me unclick this sold box here, and I want to go back and I want to see how many we have for sale. So let me come down and find just the used ones. If you'll see the number here on the used on the left-hand side, we have 168 for sale. So there's roughly 170 performance golf polos for sale. And this is all sizes, colors, and everything. Now, what is sold, uh, hang on, let me write that number down real quick. I'm dialing down for you. 168. And how many have sold is 13. So 13 and the 161 doesn't give you a very good sell-through rate at all. But you can see how you dial down and you can find out there was a lot less for sale, but a lot less sold as well. So uh, that's about an 8%, right? Roughly 8%. I'm just guesstimating here off this. So right at 8%. So they actually don't sell as well as the broad spectrum. So, but you can see how you can use this to dial down. Like, let me uncheck all this here, and I will do this next search here. Let's come to Ralph Lauren. I'm gonna move this golf performance, and I'll show you the difference between uh, regular polo and then styling down to specifics. So, Ralph Lauren men's polo. All right. And it shows like there's 84,000 or more for sale. But let's come down here. And if you'll see over here on this where it says brand, I'm not looking for Denim and Supply. I'm not looking for Lauren Ralph Lauren. I'm not looking for word just Polo. I'm looking for Polo Ralph Lauren. So I am going to click this. And you see there's 28,769 for sale. And if we come down here and find the pre-owned, I'm down to 43,460 for sale right now. Okay. Now, oh, that's sold. I'm sorry that the sold didn't uncheck here. Let me uncheck it here. I don't want the new tags. I don't know how that got checked. I didn't check it. There we go. 43,000 used for sale. That's still coming up sold. Come on, computer. There we go. eBay's giving me some fits here. All right. I have Polo Ralph Lauren polos. 195,000 roughly. And pre-owned 194,000, all right? So I got 194,000 and how many have sold is going to be 43,482. Now that is right at a 20% sell-through rate. So you can see the difference between Polo Ralph Lauren, men's generic, just the generic words here. I'm not using too many keywords. Versus Tommy Hilfiger. Tommy Hilfiger had like a 9 to 10% sell-through rate, and the Polo Ralph Lauren has a 20% sell-through rate. Now, if we take this right here and we do this even different here, and let's go CC Filson. All right. And they don't make a lot of polos. They're more of a long sleeve shirts, a lot of flannels and stuff like that. And they have a really good sell-through rate. All right. And used, you can see here I've got 53 used CC Filson polos for sale. There are 53 right now currently for sale. All right. Now where'd I go? Oh yeah, 53 used ones for sale right now. This is in the last 90 days. 14 have sold. So with 53 for sale and 14 sold, that's a 35% sell-through rate. Now, I guarantee you, if you took CC Filson and you put in flannel shirt, those numbers are going to be completely different. So, but this is how you go in there and you find what you want to sell, or if you have an opportunity to purchase something. excuse me, and in bulk, a bulk deal or something like that, go in there and do your research first. Now, I'm just doing this from a generic point here. If I come back over here to the home page and let's go to Terapeak, if you come over here where it says research and come down to product research, this is the Terapeak page, and this breaks it down pretty good for you. So if I want to research, I'm gonna put in the keyword here. I'm gonna put in Ralph Lauren men's polo. All right, now you see I got this drop down menu and I have Ralph Lauren men's polo, all categories. Here's Ralph Lauren men's polo and clothing, shoes, accessories, men's shirts, polos. And this bottom one down here, it says polos, but it dials down another deal at the end. Over here it says casual button down shirts. Well, I want to pick this one right here because this is the search that I'm doing. And Terapeak is a great tool for seeing what an item sells for, uh, how much it wow, this is odd. Somebody sold a whole bunch of stuff that got removed for policy violation. I'm wondering what this was. That's crazy. I don't recall seeing this before, with this, not with this many. But look at all these right here, and I'm wondering if we had somebody selling during the holidays, during the Christmas season, that was selling some knockoffs or something like that, or who knows, whatever it is, it was removed. They violated policy in some way or another, and it could be a seller that is no longer, that violated policy and his or her entire store was banned. You never know, because that does happen. So policy violations. But anyway, on this Terapeak page here, I put in the generic Ralph Lauren men's polo. This is last year. Let's change it to let's do the last 90 days. I change it to the last 90 days and do research. Click the research button. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. Now, if you'll see right here where it says condition filter, if I'm going to pull down here, I'm going to pull up used, and you see 154,000, and then click apply. And now you can dial down even further. Format filter, what was best offer accepted, fixed price, and you can dial down if you want to know more specifics. You can also do it in a price range, a certain price range for either high to low or middle. And you want top rated or exclude top rated listings, or you can dial this down even more. There's more filters over here to the right side. You can do buyer locations. You can do seller locations. So if you won't see somebody in your area who's selling what you're selling, you see how much. And I don't think the area makes too much on men's polo makes too much difference. I would think an area would make more of a difference if it was a specific item, like maybe a local college or club or something like that, where you would want it more in the local area and see what it is. But okay, now what we have here is you come down here and all this information is here for you. And this is the last 90 days, okay? The average sold price is $31.92 for a Ralph Lauren men's polo. The sold price range goes from 1 cent to $5,000. So somebody sold a shirt for $5,000. That's crazy. Wow, I'd like to see what kind of shirt that was. I see something for 50. And you know what? This is going to skew a little bit. I forgot about this because Ralph Lauren men's polo, because that's Ralph Lauren polo, because the word polo is in there, it's going to bring it all up. So it's going to bring a lot of Ralph Lauren's that aren't polos. That's why that price range is like that. Let's change this to well, I'll keep it like this so that you can see here. But anyway, this gives you an idea. This shows you when you dial in specifically. This gives you the average sold price, your sold price range, the average shipping cost that sellers charged, how many are free shipping. So this is a good to, if you're selling an item and you want to see how your competition is pricing their items, and are they, say you have a widget and 99% of people sold sold listings were free shipping, then you want to list that with free shipping because 99% of the purchases were free shipping. This one here is 7% free shipping. I wouldn't put free shipping on this because 93% of the people are selling it with shipping. So now here's the sell-through rate I was talking to you about earlier. I told you it's 20%. It dials down perfectly here at 20.46%, and it shows how many sellers here. 40,419 sellers. Now, that's probably that's for each sell. I don't believe that's just for one or two specific seller, you know. But anyway, you can and scroll down here. So once you see this and you see the average sales price here, it's right around $30, you know, and what they're charging for shipping. Then you can even scroll down here and look and see, okay, now which ones are selling, what colors, what styles, what is being sold, and when you start looking through here, you can pick out like colors and styles and even sizes. You want to come down and dial down to sizes, and uh, you put the size up here in the search, and so you know if you have a chance to buy a bunch of say Ralph Lauren men's polo medium. All right, you're going to watch this change here for the last 90 days because this is going to be size medium, and I picked a size that's kind of it's at the lower end because your bigger sellers for men's clothing is large and XL. That's your two best sizes, and you do two XL is not bad as well. So you see it changes here. The average sell price is pretty close. Uh, the average shipping has come down, but 17% on the size medium, 17% of people were offering free shipping. So that's something to take in consideration. And the sell through rate, if you'll see for size medium, is 14%. Now, if I change this to a large, you'll see these numbers change again. And the more keywords you put in, the more you're going to dial down. So if you have specific things, you dial down here and you can see what your competition is doing, what the sales are like, and if it's worth buying this product or not to sell. So Ralph Lauren men's polo in size large, the price came up, the sold price range went up, shipping came up a little bit, free shipping I believe went down or is right around the same, and but the sell through rate dropped down to 7%. All right, and we'll put this in as an XL now. Average sale price about the same, $30 or so. Sold price stayed about the same. Shipping cost is roughly about the same as the large. Free shipping is 25%. It went up, and a sell through rate of 7.4%. So using this tool here, Terapeak, you can use Terapeak to really dial down. And remember, the more keywords you put in, if you have specific things, put in the exact keywords, and you'll see exactly how well that item sells. Now, if I'm at home or the office, I'll use the Terapeak research to do things. But if I'm on my phone or my mobile and I come across something, I will come over here to the uh, average the normal page and put it in the search and do that search like I did earlier. Because I don't remember if Terapeak. I think Terapeak's just starting to come out on your phone, and I think you may have to download it. I don't have it yet because I've been selling for quite a while, and I've done enough research over the years that I kind of know what's selling what and what to get and what not to get. So don't that doesn't mean that I don't buy bad things sometimes because it does happen, but not very often. I'm pretty good about getting stuff that's actually in 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 style at that time because I'm a men's clothing seller, so I don't want a bunch of clothing that's just going to sit out there in my warehouse. So, Right. Hey, well, I hope this helps you. This is just a brief overview of kind of how to dial down and find the right things and get in there and play with this stuff. Go under here to the research and go to the product research, the Terapeak, and play around with that and change your different filters and dial down specific brands, styles, colors. You know, you could have done Polo Ralph Lauren men's RLX blue size XL because you have a bunch of those. You can see exactly how that item in that size and that color sells, what the sell through rate is. And that will help you make a better decision on when you're purchasing inventory of what to get and what will actually sell through. And it's good to go through this every so often. I mean, not frequently, but every, if you start seeing your sales dropping in a category or product that you have, go on their Terapeak research and look at it and see why are the sales dropping? What is different? Is it because demand is down, or maybe you're offering you don't offer free shipping, and all of a sudden the trend has changed, and all the other sellers are doing free shipping, and you're one of the few that doesn't, and that's why your sales are down. So you can go in there and dial down and find reasons why your items isn't selling, find out what items to sell. So get in here and play with this and use this tool. These are free tools. That's one thing. When I hear somebody complain about the 13% fees that we have to pay to eBay, you know what? I do not cry about those fees because I've got this tool right here, this Terapeak research. I've got all they handle all the sales tax for all different states. They have international shipping. They give you my W-2s or my your W-2s at the end, and they give me all this information here, advertising, marketing, things to look at and grade myself and improve myself. They give me all these free tools that I don't have to, like back in the day, you had to dig through and try to figure it out and do it through experience. So anyway, hey, use this stuff that's available. You're paying for it. It's part of your monthly store subscription. So use this stuff. Learn to use it. Get in there and play with it and buy better stuff. Sell more stuff. All righty. Hey, well, everybody have a great day. We'll catch you on the flip side.